The crypt of civilization is an airtight, impenetrable, room-sized time capsule. It was sealed up in the year 1940, and it's not meant to be opened until the year 8113, over 6,000 years in the future. The crypt was built into a pool in a basement at Oglethorpe University in Brookhaven, Georgia. It's 20 feet long, 10 feet wide, and 10 feet deep. And it's chock full of mid-20th century knickknacks and regalia, but first a little bit of backstory. In 1935, Oglethorpe's racist president Thornwell Jacobs was struck by the fact that there weren't no complete records of any single generation of ancient peoples, so he decided to make one for his generation. He calculated that 6,177 years had passed since the start of the Egyptian calendar, and so his crypt would be open 6,177 years after that. It even resembles an ancient Egyptian tomb with artifacts placed on the floor and on shelves. Many of the things are stored in airtight canisters or steel boxes filled with inert gases in order to prevent aging. Like there are over 640,000 pages of microfilm, over 800 works, including the Christian Bible, the Quran, Dante's Inferno, and an original copy of the Gone with the Wind screenplay. He also included voice recordings of the political leaders of the day like Hitler, Mussolini, Stalin, Chamberlain, and FDR. It's really disappointing that if this were done today, the American president would be a fascist on record. Thornwell Jacobs wouldn't mind though. The leader he didn't like most from this time was FDR. There's also a plastic Donald Duck, some Lincoln logs, and some black dolls. There's a bottle of Budweiser, a cash register, a manual typewriter, and a mechanical adding machine. And there's an electrical sewing machine and an electrical toaster and a little windmill to power them if the people in the future don't have electricity. There's also little bell jars with dolls in them with models of 1930s clothing. And he modified a hand-powered projector called a mutoscope to be a means to teach the people of the future English so that they could read the stuff in there. The Guinness Book of World Records calls it the first successful attempt to bury a record for any future inhabitants of planet Earth, and I think that that's just bullshit. There's plenty of time capsules that precede it, and I'd say it's far too early to call it a success yet. And it sucks also that the curator was super racist. Besides that black doll, there's really no mention of black people, and there's no mention of black culture. And I think that alone makes the project a failure. You can't have a complete record of a generation of people if you skip over marginalized peoples and their contributions to society, politics, and culture.